just my dad has always done it, and his dad did it, so it just, I've been on a bike ever since I can remember. Preparing, there's several things that I do, like physically and for my equipment. I travel pretty far most of the time, so I don't want my equipment to fail on me. So I do a lot of just maintenance. Physically, I like to drink a lot of water. That's what helps a lot, is drinking a lot of water, staying very hydrated. Eating right, I'll do a carb load the night before. I'll eat a lot of pasta. Pasta's good for the system, good for a big event the next day. Probably we'll start with the cons. Cons is injuries. I've had a few injuries, unfortunately. Just like broken wrist, hurt knee. But yeah, pros is that I get to go fast. You know, I like to go fast. I like it all. Keeps me in shape, definitely. It teaches me a lot of mechanical things.
Anita Oplotnik joins this induction class, a standout from Lincoln High School who went on to set 10 records at Missouri Southern.
I'm really proud of some of them. 42 points a game. I rub that in with my kids a little bit now and then. And so, and still the all-time leading scorer without ever hitting a three-point. It just brings back a lot of pride and dedication to a sport that, meant a lot to me.
When I graduated college in 1988 from Missouri Southern in Joplin, I held 11 records. One was for the most points in a career, which 1,842, which still stands today. One was the most points per game, which is 42. Free throw percentage, 100%. Most free throws in a row, 15 out of 15. Most fouls, really proud of that one. Still hold that one today. And so I don't know all of the records for sure, but those are some of them. Just a few weeks ago, I was inducted into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. Well, it was quite an honor. I was very surprised and excited also. In 2015, I was given the award of the Filbert Five in the Hall of Fame. And then I was also inducted into the Missouri Southern Basketball Hall of Fame.
Being in college at SBU, I was a two-time Division II All-American. I have a career free throw record at SBU and free throw attempts, and I rank 3rd in career points and 5th in field goals made. Well, in college, my high school team, we won 2 state championships, and we got 2nd my senior year, and I was first team All-State all 3 of those years. It was such an honor for me to be recognized as a Filbert Five winner. Basketball has always been a huge part of my life. And just to kind of relive those memories and get to visit with people, that I played with during that time was a really fun honor for me. So my experience as a basketball player kind of helps guide my coaching in hopes that I can, motivate the girls. And so I feel like, I've gone through a lot in all levels, and I can kind of bring that to the table when I'm coaching the girls. I'm able to let them know that basketball, even though it's just a game, it also teaches a lot of valuable lessons that you can, use throughout your life.
I think just as soon as last year's season got over, we start to look forward to the next year and build on top of what we did last year to prepare for the upcoming season. We're in the gym a lot. Guys are getting shots up even if it's not at Fairgrove. A lot of them play year round, so as soon as last year was over, that's when we start looking forward and preparing for this year.
Practices can get pretty intense, especially with how competitive our team is this year. We get up and down a lot, and just tempers and stuff can rise throughout practices, so just keeping it cool, so it goes pretty good. This year we're already 8-3 coming out of the blue and gold, which is pretty good because we played 3 games in blue and gold, and we're playing bigger schools and with better competition. So this year's starting out good, and we're hoping to finish it off really well.
You good? What's going on?
I'm just watching some old videos. They're so good. Watch them.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you this year, awesomer. Next year, awesomer.
Well, Spirit Day is Friday, so be sure to wear your purple and white.
And I'm trying to talk about sports, Veronica.
Probably the thing I'm most excited about moving to the high school is just being able to be a part of just a greater multitude of activities and sports. And
I'm Jacob.
I'm Elias.
We're such good bros and real cool guys.
And we got 10 toes.
Peace up, A-Town. Yeah!
It's just a video.